You have to analyze things in the context. At this time was really important for us because it's very positive.
You need to be in order to get result.
Well, the atmosphere is building here, Rafa.
On the counter-attack, in transition, who could hurt this Man City team with the pace and the directness that they've got. So if they do that and the game plan comes to the fore, they've got a really good chance, I think, today.
Yeah, it's a big test.
You have to pass the ball to someone else, and then he has to understand his role. And his role is to
make you stronger and better as a player.
100%, and they will do. I think
so well that you have to wait. And then, again, I will go to expectations.
They're starting to warm things up in here. They're in full voice, and as the players line
it's
up,
something they have in common as they walk out here. Edison starts today, one clean started at Wembley. Nick Pope is back in goal after suspension.
Newcastle to break into.
Thank you, Lucy. 2-year-old who cost £40 million in January. It takes from this point on to win a championship and past experience. So off we go. There's a Cranburn with the long throw-in to put some pressure on Manchester. Jack Grealish. Dangerous ball.
And that's a big chance for them.
Before getting a point at St James's Park. Almiron supported here, Burn. It's a free header, which touches in the Premier League this season.
When City have got the ball.
Joel Linton's cross. Manchester City in terms of scoring goals and making goals. He really has been playing his best stuff, but then an excellent ball. Anthony Gordon running in.
Back, touched it with his right, taking it away what he had in mind. Just went in quite firm on Foden and shape. He's the type that can just...
Haaland shrugging there to clear. Excellent feet by Gundogan.
You just see his left leg there.
It's Kevin De Bruyne.
Be giving those sorts of free kicks away, but...
Come in a short space of time. Good teammate Kieran Trippier did a move. Anthony Gordon gave him a nudge. Phil about that! Because he kept his balance and slots the ball past Nick Pope and gives Manchester City the lead. And Phil Foden right now is in superb form.
It's brilliant.
Is invaluable to Manchester City. Chance here for Longstaff for the instant reply by Kieran Trippier. Jamal has Foden again.
He took a touch and I think he probably needs good movement. Okay.
Taken by De Bruyne.
City
who was second on the
control.
Craig, and then he manages to elude Berg.
Control of the football, the pitch, they win the ball, and all of a sudden they're chances, but they're not quite as clinical. Set pieces is the one. Kieran Trippier, his chance creation starts to.
Grealish looking to whip at the moment. He's a joy to watch when he plays like this. Walker. Grealish went down inside the box. It's played in instead now to Newcastle centre-back today, and you're up at Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland on his way in. That's good defending the ball away. Space now for Kevin De Bruyne. Kieran Trippier with the ball in. Here to Dan Burn. Rodri swings the ball in. He's been an important player for them. Pep Guardiola just wants
for a while.
Given away. There's an attacking threat for Newcastle. Then Linton. No foul by defending De Bruyne. Whips in a delicious ball to Haaland.
Much space, and I think Botman just did enough little move, and it's just for Newcastle to defend against that. It's a little bit of a nut, particularly when you.
Here it's a good run too, and the chance was there. Longstaff with room to turn, and the clearance it was though inside the Manchester City box for Callum Wilson. Two good opportunities they've had now, and the miss kick there from Wilson.
And then he causes problems and just didn't connect with
it. Goes to Haaland. In by Kevinson.
He's key creator.
If he wants to go that way, he's gone the more direct route. One back for Newcastle. But super play down that.
With the ball in tight areas, and they got out of that really well. She's unhappy.
By Burn to Almiron, who's not been in the game very much. Wilson flicks it on. Longstaff has missed half.
He knows that ball. He's just.
Guimaraes looking for Almiron.
As the ball came this left-hand side to Anthony Gordon at the back, when you've got those holes.
Walker beaten in the air. Edison, Manchester City, the half-time lead at the Etihad. In there for Newcastle. Ake, although Lascelles, but after 3 appearances, Kevin De Bruyne.
He caught him particularly in those wide.
Wants to shoot Grealish.
With it, I do think he makes Newcastle defend a little bit.
It's the period of the season where they really put their foot on the gas. Arrowed in by Trippier.
Good recruitment to fit into what's.
Gordon, it's a chance here. Gordon shot.
He had a good long look at that. An injury. Stafford, who was playing the advantage.
It just looked like a case.
Okay,
Phil Foden. And De Bruyne. Haaland.
Had that.
Willock have all been warming up and they've all been called back.
I think the game is allowed to go into a.
Who missed Newcastle's best. Willock with the cross. Isak. It's a really good block.
Committing players forward, passing forward.
Beat to it.
I think that just to get.
Maximan looking for Isak. Kanji coming across defensively for Manchester City. There was hardly any room. Well, flips one in towards it. Maximan who heads it back.
The ball into the box. He just needed to be a little bit better.
From Bernardo Silva on Trippier's footing. Bernardo Silva! Only the season, he's never scored less than 5. 2-0 to Manchester City, and the instant impact off the bench for Bernardo Silva. Goal. It's a really good challenge by Ruben Diaz.
That's how they got the goal. And
to Arsenal for 2 points. Kick left to Gundogan. It's a good ball in the middle. Gundogan couldn't quite.
London, it's just trying to stretch Newcastle.
Gundogan whips it. Dan Burn. Hard for Haaland. And a yellow card now.
He's tactically.
He plays the ball onto Bruno Guimaraes.
At that particular point, because he knew how. Slipped a couple of times.
The drinks.
A few games. A strike.
It was a decent ball inside. Played in by Bruno Guimaraes.
Have to be physical.
Grealish. Ake.
It was 2-0, but it was already just one.
That it might cost them league positions.
Out the Newcastle, just.
Changing passes with Gundogan. Gets it back again from Haaland. Tees up Foden! Good save by Pope. Excellent football from Manchester City. Just been made. Dan Burn off, and that was closed down by Haaland. And then they
got City going in the game where they've had a lot of luck.
First on a Saturday, and you're the team in.
It's not worth it.
It's Trippier before Arsenal play. Goals in 3 games for Manchester City. Good chance as well in the second half. Etihad, Manchester City 2, Newcastle United.